Walking quickly, obviously, is part of a balanced diet and other forms of fitness that makes sense.
Yeah.
I just wonder whether there is no silver bullet, obviously. But, I know people who say, I don't go to the gym, but I just walk quickly. I walk lots and I walk quickly.
Well, I think it depends on, one, your genetics, as you kind of mentioned. Two, it depends on how often you're walking quickly and what your moderate pace is. So we know in the NHS that we advise that you should be doing at least 150 minutes a week of moderate exercise, which would count moderate walking, or 75 minutes a week of vigorous exercise like high intensity sports or weightlifting, gym, aerobics, etc. But not just walking. There are a number of different things which can class as one exercise, such as like water aerobics and dancing and rollerblading and stuff like that. So a lot of people are actually getting more exercise than they think sometimes if you actually add up those minutes. But when talking about the study you mentioned, I thought it was very interesting because of the caption kind of caught my eye: forget Botox, try walking and you could be 16 years younger. I think that was just kind of captivate viewers on the aesthetic, on the aesthetic principles that you can use to decrease chronic age. A lot of people now know what Botox is. It's a toxin, basically, that you inject in your face to relax your muscles, reduce wrinkles, and look a bit younger. However, when it goes to Botox, this isn't actually going to help you with what you mentioned before, the obesity epidemic we have here in Europe. This is only going to be reduced by, chronic exercise.
Yeah, and just on the point about these, I seem to be increasingly hearing about telomeres. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Longer telomeres. How important a guide might they be to longevity?
These are a good guide because basically this is what scientists use in terms of genetic information to kind of test biological age. And obviously your biological age should represent physically, aesthetically how you look. So a lot of people they say if you look younger, you'll feel younger. And funnily enough, as doctors, we actually see it generally in patients. So patients who have taken care of their bodies, who haven't been chronically drinking or chronically smoking, who have said, yeah, I've been very healthy, I've been in exercise, or who've worked manual labor jobs where exercise is actually mandatory just for work. You can see that as they get older, they tend to look younger. You see so many patients that sometimes you can see almost a trend and you can kind of guess what someone's done or if they've exercised by, you look at their age on your chart and then you look at them and you're like, wow, you don't look 18. And you'd be like, yeah, I've been walking exercise my whole life.